66 cents of serving, you're going to be full. This is the creamy pasta and vegetable. Next to it over here, we have pasta Alfredo. You get a mix for pancakes. So obviously, if you don't have power, you probably won't be making the pancakes.
Right.
But at 66 cents a serving, you can have pancakes anytime your family needs them. It's food on demand when you need it. Look at the amount of brown sugar and maple oatmeal.
That's all from the one bucket?
Yes. This is all in the one bucket. And beans and rice and drinks.
Oh my gosh.
All packed up, all shelf stable for 25 years.
See, now I know why people do this on auto ship.
Yes, because of the value, the food value. Think about your grocery prices. Think about what you're spending. And then think about able to have all this food in your home whenever you need it at 66 cents a serving. Because you pointed it out, there's always something somewhere.
Well, let's go, yes, exactly. Let's go through what it is you're actually getting in each bucket. Now, you get 8 of the barbecue beans.
Yep, the beans are right here in front of me.
You
Look
get
at those.
8 servings. You get 6 of the teriyaki rice, 6 of the cheesy macaroni, 6 of the pasta Alfredo. Now, this is the cheesy macaroni here.
Yes, and it's one of my favorites.
Too, okay, now you're also getting 6 of the brown sugar and maple multigrain, 12 of the apple cinnamon cereal, 10 of the pancake mixes, and 24 of what they're calling the whey milk alternative. I want you to know I've looked at all, and then also 16 of the orange flavored drink here. I've looked at the reviews of these different items because sometimes people just buy them separately. They just say, oh, I just want to get, 6 of this pasta or 6 of this oatmeal, the things that I already know I love, and grab those. They're almost all 5-star reviewed. And the one that had the most 5-star review that I was so impressed with was the whey milk alternative. This is one that people are just grabbing up. First of all, just the cost of milk in general.
Oh my gosh.
This may be something that you want to use even despite of, forget any kind of disaster preparation. I know I mix a powder to make my daughter's milk. So this is a great value that people across the board love and say is just a delicious alternative. And all of these are going to have a shelf life of 25 years if you haven't opened the box and,
pouch.
Yes, the pouches.
Yes, so each pouch is a 25-year
So you
shelf
can
life.
open the box, take out a couple, leave the rest in there for another 24 years.
Exactly, you can.
Oh my gosh,
open it up and use it when you're having a tough budget week because you're getting the value. Put some aside in case of a power outage. I love your point about milk. You can't keep dairy cold in a power outage, but the kids still want it.
Yes.
It's part of who they are. It's comfort. So this is food whenever you need it for however you need it. But what we're most proud of at Wise is that we can offer you food at 66 cents a serving, and it's not food you have to eat.
No.
It's food you want to eat.
I maybe will find one vegetable for that cost.
Oh, exactly.
And this is, look, that was a delicious pasta. I wish I could taste all of these. There's no doubt they all look fantastic. The oatmeal looks great. Oatmeal's getting more and more expensive too. The beans are always expensive.
Exactly, and beans are such a good thing because they have fiber, they fill you up, there's protein. You mentioned fruits and vegetables.
Yes, now we do have that option as well. You can get just purely the fruits and vegetables, or you can get a combo that's going to have, some of the fruits and vegetables and some of the meals included. All of these you can see online if you want to choose exactly which bucket you get or which ones you get with it. The item number would be 076691 for you to kind of choose your favorites. But the auto ship, I get it now. Every 60, 120, 180 days, you can choose to have this be auto shipped to you. But when times are tough, to have a meal for 2 quarters, a dime and 6 pennies, it feels like you just transport me back to 1920.
I know, and think about the cost of produce. To be able to have freeze-dried fruit and vegetables, strawberries, apples. You have to try the apples. They are my absolute favorite.
Oh, I buy these for $5 a bag.
Exactly, because you can get freeze-dried fruit in the stores, but the price is really expensive. So we're giving you the strawberries, the apples, the bananas.
It's as good as anything I buy at the health food store.
Well, and here's the thing. If you buy strawberries right now, they're usually mushy on the bottom. There's always a couple you have to throw out. The value of my dollar isn't going very far. Now I can have produce on demand whenever I need it. Broccoli, corn, peas. It doesn't have to be just for snacking. It doesn't have to be just for emergencies. So we took the broccoli, we hydrated it, because it's just freeze-dried. All you have to do is rehydrate it with water. And we made a gratin. So rather than paying $3 for 1 head of broccoli, you can open up a bag of freeze-dried broccoli, and suddenly you're ready to cook. So I do love the idea of putting some fruits and vegetables aside for the just-in cases of life. But right here, for me, this is about food quality and saving money.
Well, see, I tend to use a lot of frozen vegetables because they're more cost efficient. But then sometimes if they're, they get that freezer burn on them, and then they get covered in ice, and now they're too watery. Those look like they would even cook up even better and less soggy than the ones that I'm currently trying, and they're at an even better value. Look at that dessert
I know, the dessert, a parfait with the strawberries. Again, every time you open a pouch of strawberries, every single one of them is going to be perfect. You will never be throwing them out. You're not wasting anything. You can use them for baking. You can eat them as snacks. You can make them into sauces for your pancakes. We're just giving you options, and it all comes in these buckets. I love the buckets because they're waterproof, they're bug-proof, and to your family's point and our friends and family in California right now, if you have to grab and go, you still have to eat. So grab and take your food with you.
I know that we think of like, okay, the box that has all the important documents, the pets, the medication. The last thing you want to be thinking about is pulling everything out of your pantry and some glass is breaking and this is open and it spills and now I don't have this.
Exactly.
This is a gift you give yourself. It's a gift you can give anyone you know who lives in an area where they're ever. This is a congratulations, you won't have to think about it. But I'll just be very frank with you. I want my husband to start making me that pasta.
Exactly.
I mean, this is great for anyone on a budget as well for $66 a meal. Thank you so much.
Or if it's Monday night and you didn't have time to make dinner, now you have it.
No one will know.
No one will ever know. It tastes that good.
I mean, I can test that pasta was delicious. And you didn't even put anything in it.
Nothing. It comes
We have to go, Stephanie, sadly. I want to eat all your food. All right, thank you so much for that. Now, are we moving on to a game?